guys,
Hi.
we're Closing the Deal. My name is Carissa Tom.
And I'm Kristina Martinez.
And today we're going to be talking to you about just marketing in a big umbrella. So why you need marketing. And I just want to start off with the fact that you guys are in sales. Hate to break it to you, but real estate is sales, right? You're generating more business, and it's a self-run business. It's operated by you, and it's a people person kind of business. So you definitely need to start working on planning out your marketing budget. This is the backbone of what you do. It's going to generate more leads. It's going to give you more exposure. It's consistent branding across all platforms. So we're going to go in a little bit more detail of how to start kind of breaking a very simple plan down.
Yeah, so we have a lot of points that we're going to go over just to kind of give you guys a rundown of how to help set yourself up for success in 2019. The first one being giving yourself an objective and goal. Now, it's easy to say, I want to do more business than last year. Great. What does that mean? Do you want to do 10 more deals? Do you want to increase your revenue by 10%? Whatever that might be, give yourself a goal that's measurable. And in doing that, figure out who your target audience is. So, figure out who do you want to work with? Who do you seem to have the best transactions with? Who's going to give you referrals? So that's really something to think about. And, some people do a farming area. That's, people have seen success with that. And there's different media platforms that you can use to help yourself with farming.
Right. And so the next point we want to talk to you about is differentiation. Can't believe I actually said that word. But we want to talk to you about this because what makes you you? And I know this is so hard, and you look at you and you see you, right? Sometimes it's kind of hard. So the first thing I would say is kind of talk to some people around you. Ask either past clients or current clients or even friends and family, like, what makes me unique? Because sometimes it's just hard to see through our own lens and our own veil when we're looking at ourselves. The next thing is, like, what kind of talents do you have, things to bring? Are you actually pretty dang good at interior design? Can you look at a room and see ideas for it, pulling things together? Do you have connections in that industry as well? Definitely tap into that. That's a niche you can use to brand yourself with, and you're going to start drawing a certain audience to you. Maybe it's, investors or flippers or first-time home buyers who want the dream home that they can't quite afford yet, but you've got a little bit more skills in that area. Or maybe it's you've got really good connections in the industry already. That's also a way you can brand yourself. Like, okay, you want the best contractor in town, I got his number in my phone. Or the best plumber that I know is going to genuinely take care of you, and he's taking care of a lot of my past clients, I've got that to offer you. So kind of think of ways that you can individually branch yourself out that aren't just, I'm a great realtor, I love Albuquerque or Seattle or Washington or wherever you're from.
Yeah, just whatever makes you the expert.
Yeah.
Wherever your strength is. And the next thing would be thinking about the different platforms. So like I said, use the platform that you're really going to use. A farming area, awesome. Are you going to do postcards? Are you going to do social media? Whatever your strength is going to be and what you think you can be consistent with. So, that's great if you send out a postcard once, but they're probably not going to keep that postcard forever. And when the time comes, are they going to think of you and see your face? So whatever that platform might be, use that to your ability as well.
Right, and so now we want to talk about a budget. My least favorite thing in the world, but I'm going to steal one of these guys right here from my colleague. So we're just going to talk about a simple breakdown. So the first thing you want to keep in mind is just you're operating this business as you for the most part. Most of you guys are. So you still want to take into consideration your own personal expenses, your own personal budget. What are you paying for food every month, yada, yada, yada. Once you've got that down, you know how much you need to survive. That's pretty much the most important, because from there you can start growing your business, what your extra income can be and your extra revenue to start planning towards this. So you need to start thinking of things like, if you had a listing, that you have a house you're listing, how much in marketing are you going to be able to spend on it? Also, like, what's your year marketing budget for branding yourself, for lead generation? Whatever it is that you're doing in that aspect, you want to make sure you're taking that into consideration. If you know what you're working with, you're not going to do the month-to-month panic. We've all been there. We've all done the paycheck-to-paycheck panic, and it's not fun. But try to get yourself as established as possible with a budget and be accountable as possible with that budget. I know life happens, cars break down, I understand that, my car hates me. But But just make sure you're kind of being aware of that, because marketing is not going to work for you if you get dry and you don't even have anything to put for it, and then you go months without being able to market because you can't afford it. Or when you're just rushing full force and then you're doing everything on every platform, well, it's just going to kind of be a hot mess, and then you're not really sure where you're getting each one from. And then, so speaking of that, you want to make sure you're keeping track of where your clients are coming from. So as you're meeting with clients, ask them, hey, how did you hear about me? Is it a friend that referred me to you? Is it a Facebook ad that you saw? Was it a postcard that I sent out? Make sure you're asking and keeping track of that. And especially over a year, you're going to have a really good platform of where you are best marketing, where people are resonating and responding with you the best. Because then you know the next year what to put a little bit more revenue into, right? Like you're going to put a little bit more to get more back. That's the idea. And whatever's working is more than likely going to work for you in the next year too, because that's your strength. That's where people are coming to you at. So make sure you're also tracking. There's quick ways to do that. Like you make an Excel spreadsheet, right? So just have, the client's name and where you met them, what time you met them. You kind of have an idea, and then right under like one of the Excel sheets can be heard about me through a postcard, right? And then so by the end of the year, when you've done that with every client, boom. And then you're not trying to think back on every transaction and look it up, and then
how to get that deal?
Yeah, beating yourself up. So you're like, I don't want to sit down and figure this out, and it's not fun. Yeah, and then
that's fair.
Yeah. And the last thing is make sure you keep yourself accountable to time. Part of budget is budgeting your time and budgeting it wisely. We were kind of joking about like marketing Mondays, because that's when we're coming at you at. But maybe Monday is your quietest day of the week. Take like an hour. If you only got 15 minutes, take 15 minutes to start, setting up a marketing plan. Maybe it's making a couple designs for a postcard, or meeting with the title company's marketing department. Whatever it is, make sure you spend that time and spend it consistently in marketing. Again, you want to just make sure you're doing it.
Absolutely. And like she touched on, we are here to be a resource for you. So if all of this is a little bit overwhelming and it sounds really easy, but finding the time to sit down and actually put it together, we're here to help you with that. So that's something to really think about. That's literally, I always tell people, that's literally our job, is to help you. So if you have any questions, or like she said, a spreadsheet, we can actually send you a spreadsheet to help get you started. A ton of different resources. I mean, we have a lot that we can help you with, so definitely let us know. And I think with that, did we touch on everything we want?
I think we did.
Awesome. Yeah. All right, well, you guys have a great Monday. Bye.
Bye to see y'all.